Virgo, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the incoming energies for April 25 for you. So it's a general read, it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a Work Your Light Oracle. Let's see what message you get. Oh, we've got two. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So take that leap of faith and trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Okay. Trust the niggle. Always listen to your intuition and follow it. Try again. Try again, Charlotte. Okay. Incoming energies for Virgo then. We have the Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, and the World card. We have the Hierophant as the overall energy for the reading. This can talk about marriage or our morals, values, beliefs, the things that govern us. Sometimes it's a case of needing to stand up against, the norm. Let's not just conform to what we've always been told is the right thing to do. So yeah, I think this very much calls on your beliefs. And I feel like saying, particularly with this trust the niggle, don't just think that we have to go along with what we're told. If we don't believe it to be true, follow your intuition. If people are telling you what you should do, you do what feels right for you. This can represent a leader kind as well, perhaps you're in that sort of role. Teacher. Use your voice as well. So the Four of Swords. I feel like there might be something that you're having to take some time to think about. Maybe, step back from somebody or something while you look at it and try to work it out. The Four of Swords can represent needing that bit of rest time, needing to still your mind. But I do feel like there's one thing in particular that might be bothering you at the moment. Try to make sense of it. Let's have a look. Eight of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder if there's something that you're starting to see a situation or a person for what it is or what they are. The Eight of Cups, for disconnecting from something, and it might be that you need to disconnect from the world for a little while. Like I say, have that time for you, focus on you. But I do feel that there's a purpose to that. It's not just my body's tired, I've worked hard recently and I need a break. There's something specific. Could be a person that you need to step back from. It might be that they're the person causing this niggling feeling and what's going on there. What do I need to do with that? And sometimes we can question ourselves, can't we? Am I being silly? Am I reading into things? Am I being paranoid, for example? And we need to try and work out where that's come from and our reaction to something. Does that sit with us? Or is it about their behaviour? But with the Hanged Man being here, and again, keeps himself suspended sometimes while he finds that different approach, that different way to deal with things, a new path. I feel like you are going to get that helpful change of perspective, and potentially I almost think that light bulb moment where things will start to make sense. But I do think you need to connect from something or somebody in order to be able to do that. Sometimes we can't see the wood from the trees and we need to remove ourselves from the situation. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. So for anybody hoping for new love, this would be a very, very good sign. Always makes me feel warm and fuzzy, the Knight of Cups, if we're talking about romance, because this is the one that comes in with good intentions. They want to wine and dine you. They know what they feel and they express it. If it's not romance, this will be maybe representative of a supporting energy, a good person for you to lean on. Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So that would be an even nicer sign for somebody who is waiting for new love, a passionate new beginning. Six of Cups can represent our soul family or soul connection, nostalgia. I don't feel that, you know, because this can link to our past, I don't feel that's what this is. This is something brand new. So it could be, you know, that you meet a new friend who you just feel like you've known forever, or like I say, that new love interest, and it's going to be an almost instant spark regardless of the scenario. It's very exciting. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles then, a golden opportunity. What have we got there then? Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel here, and again, it's linking nicely to this new perspective for me. There's a new path opening up for you, I think, and part of that journey is going to be you overcoming fear, actually, I think. You know, the Eight of Swords, we can feel very, very stuck. And this is, you know, maybe in a situation that we can't find our way out of it, but sometimes rather than face problems head on, look, she's covered her eyes, she feels bound, she's not as stuck as she feels like she is. And I think that this victory for you is moving forward with this, you know, on this new path, on this new journey, and that's going to be a thing of the past. I kind of feel like you're just going to find this confidence from somewhere, and this burst of energy that's just going to drive you forward. And it could be that this is the result of something, you know, an outcome you've been waiting for. This is a sign of victory or being rewarded, a sense of achievement, and that's going to open up new doors. So that feels wonderful to me, and I'm just going to say with that, really, best of luck. The World. We could be signing a new contract. We might be closing something out, but with that, you know, comes that new cycle. We're definitely about to start something new. We have the Two of Swords and the Eight of... I see it again. I feel like you're probably a person who second guesses yourself quite a bit. Maybe you apply too much pressure on yourself, but what I feel like is you'll make a decision, so that snap decision, trusting your intuition, but then you'll probably talk yourself out of it and then back into it. So you're spending a lot of time and energy going round the houses, and you're probably going to come back to where you've started. Your Two of Swords is a crossroads, and I do think, you know, maybe, let's say for example, you just graduated and there's lots of new opportunities opening up for you and you're not really sure which way to go. This definitely does signify a crossroads, but you're being pushed, accelerated forward at quite a quick speed. Maybe at the start of the month, that's the calm before the storm, you know, but it's all very positive. And I feel like, so funnily enough, my daughter is Virgo, and after the Easter holiday, it's all GCSE, you know, it's all GCSE focused because those exams are coming very, very soon. And it's like, yes, it's going to go at a fast pace, and there might be times that, you know, you're reaching that place where you're not really sure, you know, is it this way, is it that way? I'm not, you know, we're a bit all over the place, but that's a means to an end, and it's not going to last very long. This is the final piece of the puzzle, and then it's done almost. And I'm getting that kind of feeling for you. It's probably going to go super fast, but just keep yourself grounded, okay? In the start of the month, when you're doing that work and taking that time out, that step back, what you achieve in that space, maybe ways of managing your thoughts and your feelings, bring that with you. Definitely at the end of the month, if things feel like they're going at 100 miles per hour, because I do feel it's all positive. Let's look at the Hierophant then. Oh, that Ace of Pentacles again. Two of Cups. Oh, the sun. The sun is shining on you, Virgo. I definitely see that. And yeah, just here again. A golden opportunity. This is really amazing potential for a brand new start in something that's going to be well worth the effort. So if we're talking love again, because this is showing up, Two of Cups. So for some of you who are already in a relationship, there's very potentially a proposal coming in, moving your relationship to that next stage, particularly with the Hierophant being out here. And I'm just getting this sense of excitement and freedom from this reading. I just feel as though the world's my oyster. Maybe you're a young person who is just starting out in life and it feels exciting. It feels like, you know, when, I don't know, we just reach adulthood and we've maybe recently got our own car and we're looking for somewhere to live and we're just kind of joining life as an adult, and it's exciting. Scary at times, but it's exciting. And I do feel though that you're somebody who's got a lot of support around you, so I would just say keep doing what you're doing. I do suspect from here that maybe you're the one person that can get in your own way, just with a bit of overthinking, but I think that's what it is, overthinking. I think you've got all the answers that you need, so please just trust in yourself, and that's where we started with, basically. Take that leap of faith, trust that inner voice, and follow the inner guide. Okay, so I will leave that there for you. Thank you for joining me.